Hi everybody, Claire with Clairvoyant Psychic Medium here today on Thursday, January 14th. So, we have the sun in Capricorn and the moon is in Aquarius again today. The big news that's happening today is Uranus goes direct. I'm super excited about this because as I stated, Aquarians are ruled by Uranus. So those of us that are Aquariuses or Tauruses, because Uranus is in Taurus right now, or if you're somebody with both, this has been affecting us like big time. So there was something that I wrote down. Let me see here. So with this coming direct, it's all systems go. We don't have anything in retrograde anymore. And we get these amazing insights with all of this coming direct energy of like, oh, I've been looking at it inward for the past 6 months, like because it's retrograde. And now I can see something outward playing a part. But Uranus retrograde was inward, unexpected emotions and feelings and all of that stuff that was coming up for us to be healed, figure out. So when it does go direct, it's paved the path. I can't fucking talk today apparently. But yeah, so this is about 6 months, I think. Let me look to be 100% retrograde. Oops. Because I'm curious to how long. Yeah, August 15th. That was almost 6 months. Oh my God. So, that's crazy. That's the whole time I've been here. So, anyways, we really have a hold on ourselves now. We get to understand ourselves in a better way. Once this goes direct, we are able to kind of like, it's like we're coming out of our little bear cave and we're like, this is a whole new world of opportunities and amazingness that I cannot wait to, like, blah, 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 all that stuff. So we finally feel a little bit more at peace with this energy. The beginning of this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, has been really hard. We've had really hard aspects. We've had this new moon that I don't know about you guys, but wiped me on my ass. Which is not normal for a new moon. Full moons do that. Dark moons do that. Not new moons. So, today, Thursday, we finally get this like settlement of peace that comes over us. And, cause it's been crazy and we get to kind of accept where we're at in life, what has happened, like 6 months from now, this is where we're at, you know? And we get to adapt. So, accepting and then adapting. So, that is your astrology. Let's look at runes. Where's my runes? Here they are. Okay, so Thursday, January 14th. Oh my God, I'm an idiot. So, I saved all this stuff to talk about, and it's on my phone. Okay, hang on. Let me... Oh, one fell out. Okay, that fertility room that we had yesterday fell out. And then this is... It's a arrow. So that fertility rune, which was really weird because I did a new moon Zoom meeting with my coven. I didn't want to open it up to the public. I am going to today sit down and write all of the new moons and everything, put it in my planners, everything, get fucking ready for this year, because I still have yet to do that. I usually have it ready before the year starts, but I'm just kind of like, this year is still poopy, you know? I'm having discouragement. But anyways, I'm going to put all my moons on events on my Facebook. So I will then put the Zoom link on there so we can all be in Zoom meeting together for the moons. Okay. So this is the warrior rune. Tiawaz. Where's my pen? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I TikTok made me buy these Sharpie pens, And now I can't use anything other than this. So, yep. So Tiawa's warrior energy. The sky god. All right. So this is the rune of the spiritual warrior. Always the battle of the spiritual warrior is with the self. Funding a will through action, yet unattached to outcomes. Remaining mindful in all that you can really do is just stay out of your own way and let the will of the heaven flow through you. These are among the hallmarks of the spiritual warrior. Embodied in this rune is the sword of discrimination that enables you to cut away the old and the dead and extraneous, and yet with the Tiawaz comes a certain knowledge that the universe always has the first move. Patience is the virtue of this rune, recalls the words of St. Augustine that the reward of patience is patience. Here you are asked to look within and delve down to the foundations of life itself. Only in doing so, you can hope to deal with the deepest needs of your nature and to tap into your most profound resources. The molding of character is at issue when the Tiawaz appears in your spread. Associated with this rune is the sun, the masculine energy, the active principle, the urge towards conquest, and is prominent here, especially in self-conquest, which is a lifelong pursuit, and it calls for awareness, single-mindedness, and willingness to undergo your passage with compassion and total trust. In the issues of relationship, devotion to a cause and an idea or a path of conduct, the warrior rune counsels perseverance, although it is at times, the kind of perseverance required is patience. Tiawaz is the rune of courage and dedication. In ancient times, it was the glyph that warriors painted on their shields before battle. Now is the same symbol of strength. It strengthens you to resolve the struggle of the self with the self. Okay, so we're at war with ourselves. So how the fuck am I going to write that down? I'm going to say, take time to realize. Take time to look inside yourself and stop being at war with self. So, one thing that I want to talk about is the word try, because I just caught myself right there. So I've been doing my coaching class, which has been phenomenal, by the way. And yesterday was all about like just the word try, and it really makes sense. People are always like, oh, I'm trying. I don't ever want to let that word be in my vocabulary anymore. Yes, there's going to be exceptions, but for the majority of the whole whatever, try means that you're not doing it. You are just pooping out of your mouth. So, yeah. Because I almost wrote that down where it's like, stop being, or try to not be at war with yourself. No. Stop being at war with yourself. No trying. Doing. No time for bullshit anymore. Okay, so think. I woke up this morning and I had amazing news. Just bam, bam, right after one after another. Literally woke up, got a message on my business page, and one of my old clients bought a huge like acreage and stuff like that she wants to turn it into like a holistic healing place, and like just fucking cool. And then right as that was happening, I get a text message from another client saying that she's like, you were right, I got the job. And I'm just so fucking excited. Like my clients are doing so good. And I was able to talk about another client with my old client because she referred me another one, and I'm like, oh my god, she's doing so good. Like just seeing the progress in my clients, seeing that my coaching, my healing is life-changing. It just warms my heart. But yeah, so that was a cool thing to wake up to today. Yesterday, Oh, this was a big thing I wanted to talk about. So yesterday I went to Lincoln, and those of you that live in Nebraska, if you ever would like to get a massage, bars, craniosacral therapy, she does Reiki. Oh my God, the amount of stuff that this woman does. Her name is Kim. She's amazing. Message me if you want her information. But I'm pretty sure I can just, like, let me see. And see what happens if I type her on. Yeah. Her business name is Unwind, and Kim Pella is her name. So look her up if you would like to do that. Her massages are phenomenal. I have, oh, you can see them. See, I have cups, hickeys on my back, because that is the thing that helps me the most. So I got the works done. I got bars and massage and cupping, and just had amazing conversations with her. I fucking love her. But the thing that blew my mind was that she was telling me that she had this conversation with another energy healer about the COVID, like about COVID and how it affects your chest, so your heart chakra. And the weird thing that she said is that our heart chakra, in an aura aspect, expands 6 feet. Yeah. So literally, for this whole pandemic, we have not been allowing other people in our auric field, in our juju, and we are just with ourselves. So we now have a whole mentality of how, what we need. It's just us. This is how am I going to, what am I going to do? What am I, all of that stuff. So, that's the interesting thing about all of this, is that I have never in my whole entire life, even as a child, even as anything, I mean, obviously not as a child, but like, I've never been this disconnected from people, but yet connected, obviously like on the internet and blah, blah, blah. But now realizing that I have such a grasp insight to myself. Amazing insight. Grasped is not the right word. But yeah, so I thought that was extremely interesting. Because when you have your heart chakra, like, opened, which a lot of us have done through this whole pandemic, because we've all been, whether we like it or not, working on ourselves. And yeah, so that was interesting to me. All right, let's get into the tarot. We got the 6 of Air. I feel like I just recently have drawn this one before, but let's see what we are missing out on. Cho is going to come back and give me my mail if my stimulus check was in it. Must not have been in it. I'm fucking tired of waiting. I hate that shit. 6 of Air. Open your heart to the goddess and attend to the messages she is sending you. Take pride in your spirituality. Trust your intuition. Honor your dreams, but don't rush into things you're not ready for. And don't despair in your efforts if you don't succeed. Allowing yourself time to grow, cultivate your skills and your wisdom in your heart. Nurture your dreams. When you are ready, the universe will offer you opportunities for which you are prepared. So this is communication with your I'm going to say guides and gods. I don't know what else to say. Trust your intuition. I love this because I have something very big that I'm doing today on Thursday. Remember, I'm recording this on Wednesday. So, this fits mine perfect. So I'm also going to say find your balance. All right, so there's that one. The next deck that I'm using is Earth Magic by Stephen Farmer. And we got the Tsunami, which is the wake-up call. I forget about this deck all the time because I don't know where the box is. It's gone. It's probably in Blair. Okay. One of the scariest and most destructive of all natural phenomena, along with volcanoes, earthquakes, hurricanes, and tornadoes, is a tsunami. Tsunami. It occurs when a large volume of water is suddenly and rapidly displaced. It is triggered by an undersea disturbance. I never knew that. Typically an earthquake or a volcanic eruption that is... I never knew that. I always thought it was like wind. Huh. That causes a series of powerful waves to travel across the ocean at speeds at 500 miles per hour. Yet, on the open ocean, the height of these waves seems so small that they generally pass unnoticed. And these waves collectively are called a tsunami. Get closer to the shoreline, their height increases enormously even as their speed slows to 50 miles per hour. The distance between the waves or the guys, I'm from Nebraska. I don't know what the fuck this word is. TROUGH, whatever. Can be considerable, taking 20 to 30 minutes from wave to wave. If the trough hits the land first, the water recedes rapidly and dramatically, followed within minutes by an enormous wave that initially comes as a surge. This receding is a clear sign of impending tsunami. We can't outrun the wave that follows, but we can avoid being swept up in the destruction of moving to higher ground. Okay, so there was a 911 episode. Let me make sure that was 911. Let me think for a second. It's the one with Buck, and then Jennifer. Yes, this is 911. Okay, I'm obsessed with all. There's a fucking category for it now, I think, on Hulu, maybe Netflix. It's First Responders TV. I've watched them all. I'm obsessed with them. So anyways, 911, there was a tsunami on it, and it came in, and like, I remember at that time when I watched it, I was like, how the fuck did they not know this was going to happen? This explains it. This is something that I've never learned. I've lived in Nebraska. This is not something that I've learned about. Nothing is retained about ocean stuff because I've never needed to know that, you know? So this is what this is saying. You are getting a wake-up call. It may be in the form of a significant loss or other dramatic event in your life, typically one that you are not prepared for initially. You may feel stunned at first, surprised by the unexpected events that are occurring, yet you also know that it's time to draw back the current of avoidance and denial and confront the truth that exists in the subtext of this event. You are experiencing a real-life drama, so there's no need to amplify it more than it already is. Often, when you look back after something like this has passed, you can recall signs that have foreshadowed it happening. There may have been obvious clues that you ignored, omens that were so subtle that were easy to dismiss in imaginings of the mind rather than the voice of your instincts. There are many anecdotes about animals and operating purely on instinct, picking up on clues, and naturally seeking higher ground before approaching a tsunami reaches the land. To negotiate this wake-up call, listen closely to your instincts while at the same time seeking the higher ground for spiritual truth. Wow, that was tied together perfectly. Good job, Stephen Farmer. You never cease to amaze me. Which, by the way, he's the one that made my favorite book, The Animal Spirit Guides. I live by that book. So, no wonder. I'm going to use this deck a little bit more now. Okay, so, tsunami. All right. So, obviously, I need to write down wake-up call. Can be unexpected. Remember, because Uranus is going direct, this is outward. Wow. Okay, so... listen to your intuition, listen to your instincts, and I want to say, like, accept and adapt. Listen. Okay. That's a little scary. Okay, so the next one, I'm using the Ask Your Guides by Sonia Cheket. And we got community. It says spiritual ancestors. So that's interesting. That was in yesterday's as well. So we have this help from the other realm big time right now. Your spiritual ancestors are gathering around you at this time, holding you in their light and connecting you with their spiritual family here on earth. Your soul is now seeking the kind of love and support that comes from being a part of the right community. Your people, so to speak. Not waiting for you to feel isolated and not wanting you to feel isolated in any way. Your ancestors hear your soul call and are presently guiding you towards your kindred spirits. Understand and realize that you cannot achieve your goals alone. Be open to support. You need the soul energizing support of your tribe. Give up any notions that you have of it going it alone in life and develop the insight and wisdom to recognize your limitations. After all, even Christ picked 12 associates to help him accomplish his mission on earth. Follow your ancestors' directions. It's they who encourage you to join a club, enroll in a course, sign up for a neighborhood basketball team. You never know to whom you will meet. Your ancestors' message is open your heart and feel your presence in your life and be open to your spiritual family here on earth. Woo! Okay, so community, spiritual ancestors. Listen. So I'm saying listen to their guidance. Open your heart. So I'm saying open to their guidance and open your heart and be willing to connect, because that's a big thing. Like, we're in a fucking pandemic. I'm not going to be like, I'm going to go join a basketball team. Like, I'm not like, no, you know, I'm not going to join a basketball team. I fucking don't know anything about basketball. But that's the weird thing that has been probably my tsunami that has happened. Again, still can't announce it yet because I'm going to be taking care of it today. But yeah, things are shifting. Things are moving. So back to that 6 of air cards, it's all about communicating with your guides and trusting your intuition. Where are you at? Remember, we have Aquarius moon right now. So we get to really bask in just us being us and us being weird, different, whatever. It's very interesting right now, me being who I am and looking at where I was at a year ago. So where I was at a year ago, I mean, and I said this in my post that I posted on my personal Facebook the other day, in January of 2020, I had an assistant. I opened up a second room for my business that held yoga in it, and we also did like classes and moon ceremonies and stuff in there called the Coven's Cove. I was having Kim come with massage, and we were doing singing bowls. We had book clubs, we had chakra classes, I had so much fucking shit going on, and I was so busy to where I'm at right now today, Monday, or today's not Monday. I don't remember what my schedule is for Thursday, but I have like usually 1 or 2 sessions every day right now, where I was doing like 5 a day back then. So I'm really getting to, like, the reason why I'm talking about this is because obviously, like, I'm connecting to people from a year ago, because people are coming out of their caves, like I was saying, and they're like, hey, didn't talk to you for a whole entire year. What are you up to? Well, my whole life has changed. And to embrace that change, embrace who I am and what change has happened, and then be able to help in a different way and in a different, like, something like that. So, this pandemic, or the Black Lives Matter, or the president shit, or just politics in general, this past year, let's just say that, has immensely changed every single person's life. If you say that you have not been changed by all of this, you're wrong and you're in denial. I'm being completely honest, because there is not a fucking soul on this planet right now that is like, oh, everything is exactly the same. You know, maybe if you lived like in the woods. No, because even mail, even going to the store, every fucking thing has changed. Every single thing has changed. So, I think that what is happening right now is we are finally getting to like embrace it. Embrace. This is what I've changed into. This is who I am now because of the pandemic, because of this movement and whatever. So I am now like holding this, asking for guidance from your guides, spiritual people, and trusting my instinct and fucking leaping and just going forward. So that's why I'm saying it's scary, because that wake up call can be scary to people, to not be in denial anymore and understand like, oh my God, this has changed a shit ton. Oh my God, you know? So, yeah, good luck with this. I hope that it makes sense and I hope it's easy on you. If it's not, it's not. That's just the way life is, you know? We have some shit to do. And the universe and our guides and everybody are directing us to do what we need to be doing right now. So fucking quit resisting. It's so stupid that people resist what's going on. You can't. Wear a fucking mask. This is not over with. And accept and adapt. It's not going anywhere, guys. Like, I don't want to get in a stupid fight, but let's be realistic. The pandemic is not over. Not even like a fourth of our fucking planet has been probably vaccinated right now. It's not over. We have to keep continuing to stay low, wear a mask, bare minimum. We can't change that. We can't. I don't know why people are like, oh, everything's back to normal. Let's go hang out with everybody. Let's go do this. And let's open the schools again. Okay. You're just killing more people. It's fine. It's whatever. So, this got a little bit dark. Sorry. So, think about that today. There was a journal prompt that I had today. Let me think of what it was. Fuck, the only thing that's popping in my head, one of the parts was talking about, like, what are the instances in your life that have changed you, like, have moved you? Like, and I love thinking about that sometimes, because that was in, like, that native spirit deck, where it's, like, list out your problem, like, bad things that have happened in your life, and then tell me what good came from it or whatever. It's kind of like we have our Girl Scout badges, you know, and that's what this is. Like, oh, here's my Girl Scout badge for being molested. Oh, here's my Girl Scout badge for being, attacked, like, you know, like whatever. So, but the only way that we can proudly wear these Girl Scout badges is if we are aware of what it did, how it affected us, how it's affecting us now, and that we are constantly still doing active work on it. So, there's your note. We've all leveled up since this pandemic has happened. And if you are not taking a look back at your life, to what has happened in your life, because it's like this. COVID definitely, yes, brought us down. But because, like I said, the whole 6 feet thing, blah, 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 we're only in touch with ourselves. But us as a human have leveled up. So we're up here now. And now we have a different vantage point to look down, back, whatever, at our past from a whole different perspective and heal aspects of it that we have never done before. So yes, it's more work. Yes, it's amazing. Are you going to be better? Fuck, yes you are. You're going to be so much more. So quit resisting. That was the whole point of that. Okay. So that's everything. If you would like to book any sessions, guys, go to clairvoyanthealing.com, scroll all the way to the bottom, click book appointment, or click on book now on Facebook. And I I do Reiki, I do medium sessions, I talk to your dead people, I do tarot sessions, but Reiki is really the main thing that I'm offering right now. I am also offering coaching sessions. I just haven't put it all up on my website yet because everything's under construction. But if you have any questions, message me. I would love to help you out with any of this because this is my specialty. So I love you all. Have an amazing Thursday, and I'll see you tomorrow.